start the podcast.
Post show.
Hey,
Start
Michael,
the
you melted
post-show.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
Michael's dying a bit.
Yeah.
Michael's not. Michael, do you have a cold too?
baby.
Goop.
I got a sore throat.
I had a
Making
cold
me
this
tired
week.
and angry.
Not fun.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh
What's
no.
up? What?
There's a new Dead by Daylight killer.
Yeah, the
guess
twins,
that-
dude.
Yeah, the
It
twins.
keeps happening.
Dude, oh
The-
no.
Have you seen them
I
yet,
could,
dude?
I could only imagine. Like, here, let me show you a screenshot. It's like two conjoined twins,
Oh.
but you can send out this little thing.
Fredo,
Oh,
let me tell you a
no.
little bit about the twins. All right, you
Oh,
play as
no.
the sister, right? And she, she's your standard killer, runs around, can like whack people with whatever she
Yeah,
has, like
yeah.
a sickle or some shit. Whack people in that. Then she's got the twin, the brother, right? The like deformed twin brother that like grows out of her. And
Yeah.
she keeps on
yeah.
her. So at any point, you can just stop where you are as her and release the brother. You then play as him. He's super fucking fast. And like the thing is, you can at any point just like leave him and come back to her, and he'll just be wherever you left him. But he is faster than the survivors, and he jumps on them like a fucking jockey, like a Left 4 Dead style jockey,
What?
Oh.
and holds on to them. And then when you go back into the sister, you see like where that's happening. So you like go up as they're fighting to get the brother off of them. And then you can like go up and fucking rinse them. It looks
Dude, that's
insane.
ridiculous.
And he leaps like a hunter too. Like he's a jockey type thing of grabbing
Oh,
onto him, but he
damn.
pounces like a hunter. He can like jump
I know
across.
exactly what you're talking about because
So
I've played
far.
a lot of Left 4 Dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we do a video with that, we have to have two people playing that character.
Oh my god, yes.
I don't know how we do it, but
I
that's a
don't know,
great
like,
idea.
The only way I can think it would work is Michael and Lindsay.
Oh yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Lindsay. Anytime Lindsay's the killer, and then she
I
just
feel safe
releases
right now.
Michael, and he's like, as soon as we hear him, we're like, oh fuck, he's
Possible.
on
Oh,
me.
no.
Just let him go.
Possible. It's possible.
Look, I have
Anything-
no idea when the
anything's
hell that's
possible.
released, but I'm gonna put it on the schedule.
Dude, it looks awesome. I was so pumped when I saw someone playing with it. Like, I don't know how Dead by Daylight works, but they announced the new killers, and then there was like that beta early access program that certain
It's
people
like
have.
it's like yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like Siege, where like there's Siege has this test server stuff. There's like test server stuff where you can go try it out, and there's like the content creators get access to like a certain server, I think, and they get to go play with it, and have fun with it.
So I've seen that shit. I've seen some people playing with it on like the test server type thing. And it just looks absurd. It's so fucking funny. They like leave the little brother in a corner. And he's just like, just like hanging on the corner of a house. Like, and then she'll like jump back into him every now and again. He'll look around for people and jump on them. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, it just gives you a full on like, yeah, they're right there, like while they're fighting the brother and shit. Oh, and he works as a radar too, I think. Like if you leave him in a
What?
corner of a house and then you go back to the
To, like
sister,
Scream or something,
or like anyone who gets within a proximity of the brother, you can see them. You can like see that they're there. So he
Oh,
works as
wow.
like a proximity radar as well, which is like pretty brutal.
that sounds like
It's cool.
I
though.
saw that and I was like, Jeremy's gonna have fun with this.
Dude, I have fun with those killers, man. I'm not like I used to be really, really good at that game. When it was like 3 or 4 killers.
Yeah.
I got really good at it. And then I just stopped playing, and like that's the classic achievement hunter curse of like, we play so many games that it's like we have a game that we like a lot, and then we stop playing it because we're playing other things that are coming out, making videos in those. But other people don't do that. I mean, that's not a normal person thing to do. So they keep playing that, and they get really, really good at it. So like if I tried to jump into Dead by Daylight now, I would get crushed, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those things where like the game has been out for such a long
Yeah.
time. So the people that are playing it are the people that are really invested in that game. And it's one of those types of things where like there's seasons, right? And the seasons have new characters and the meta's constantly shifting and there's nerfs and buffs happening at all times. And so you really have to stay in it. Otherwise you're rusty as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hit myself with that thing you're talking about last night, Jeremy, because I was just like, I was looking on the Xbox store and they had like the Cyber Monday deals still up, and I was like, oh yeah, there's that Ancestors game. I wanted to play that. It's like $10. I'll buy it. And there was like I think Tales of Vesperia, like the definitive edition. I was like, that's like $10. Absolutely. I bought like all these games. I was like, I'm never gonna play those.
Is that
Dude,
is
like the
Vesperia
Steam
on
sale, man.
Xbox? You get it on Xbox or Steam?
Yeah.
Or
Xbox.
oh,
Yeah.
Like the
It's achievements,
Steam
man.
summer
think
sale.
I'm still
you
in.
think that's still up?
Yeah, it's still up. It ends today.
Uh-oh, Michael.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
You're never gonna play it.
second
I can
time
add that
Michael's
to
eyes
my
have widened.
collection that I've
Yeah.
never, I'm never gonna play.
Stuff you'll never finish. Dude,
It's just-
freaking Cyberpunk comes out like next week, right?
10th, dude.
Yeah, that was
I'm
exactly why I said I'm never gonna play it.
Right? Like it's like the 10th's like a week from now. They're not going to delay it last minute.
No,
are they?
I hope not.
I've seen images of it in stores already.
I'm
Okay.
terrified that if I sorry, I'm blocking my power button because it's on the top of my PC and Scooter was just walking on it and he will turn it off. I'm terrified that Cyberpunk's gonna come out on the 10th. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna get addicted to it and I'm gonna want to play it a bunch. And
Mhm.
I'm never gonna finish Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I'm just like
yeah.
doing the fucking
the
thing now.
way-
I'm in like the third area now because I just
Well, to be
wasted so
fair,
much time
like,
getting all the shit.
the
I
way
mean, are you nervous about us? Like, are you nervous about Cyberpunk that there's something in that game that you just like have to see? I mean, Cyberpunk's a whole new franchise.
I'm gonna want
right?
to play
So-
it. Like I'm just gonna want to play it, you know, and like I'll start it because I'm like it's new, so I'm gonna play it, you know. And like the thing is, I'm probably gonna stream it and whatnot, right? Like you know, it's a new game. You're gonna want to hit it while the iron's hot or whatever. And like, but then it's like if I get addicted to it, if it's one of those games like Assassin's Creed where I can just play it for hours and hours on end because I'm just doing shit constantly in it. It's like then I
Yeah.
don't want to like forget about Valhalla because I don't think I'm far
Yeah.
into it at all, and yet I've played it for however many hours now,
Yeah,
like 20
I-
hours.
Have you
or something.
beaten London yet?
Have I beat who?
London? Like, have you made it to London yet?
I'm in. Oh, London,
Whoa.
like London
Yeah.
specifically. No, I'm in England.
Okay.
London, you don't really have to do.
Well,
Like,
I like
until
the
whenever.
way they've developed Valhalla is nice because like you kind of like pick a location, like I'm gonna go pledge allegiance to this location, and it's like a 3-hour mission, kind of like a 3-hour like series of missions in that area to kind of beat that section. So it's actually really nice. It's kind of like sit down, play one of those, and be done for a night. So I've done that. I've
Yeah.
done like 4 of those, and
Or
London
from-
was the last one I did. So
Or for me, it's like a 3-hour thing that's interrupted by finding a swamp woman in the woods that's level 340 for some reason, and I'm only level 90, but I'm gonna kill her. And it hasn't happened yet. But hey, I'm still walking
Oh,
around.
Shit.
Yeah. See, I had the choice of like, okay, do I want to start Valhalla or do I want to do Horizon Zero Dawn? So for me, I was like,
Horizon's
I'll do
really
Horizon.
good, dude. Well, it's a game you would like. You would like Horizon
Yeah.
very much. Like there are certain levels of it that are like because it gets to the point unless you do like the crazy leveling up in it, it gets to the point of like you need to assess every fight before you go into it.
Right.
Is like how I felt about Horizon. It was like, okay, you're fighting this specific creature. This is how to take them down. This is what you need. This
Yeah.
is the abilities that help. Which, like,
I mean, yeah, they
it's
teach
fine.
you that very early on. They're like, there's certain weaknesses to
Mhm.
each of these, like, I guess, machines. So I don't know. I'm having fun with this so far.
There's
The
a-
It
score
is
is
definitely
amazing.
good.
There's a tipping point though in that game. If you're doing everything where you become unstoppable.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
because it's
Assassin's
very
Creed has that too.
it's very early. I like how fast it is too, though, because it's very early. Where like Jeremy's right. It's like okay, there's this giant fucking dinosaur thing that's gonna rip me to shreds or set me on fire or whatever. And you gotta sneak around, and then like once you get all your abilities, you get good weapons, you get good this that whatever. You're just sprinting or riding on the back of said robot, horse or whatever the hell it is. And then you just like run, slide, shoot a bunch of arrows under their stomach, and then just like keep running again as the thing like explodes. It's very cinematic. It's a very like great. What the fuck he's
Is
doing?
this a stink bug or?
Shooing the cat away? What is happening?
The cat
He
stink
eats,
bug?
okay, he eats plastic, and he tipped
Yeah,
over my
they do
trash
that.
can, and so I had to like get him the fuck away from it. So it's like I had to get up and stop him from eating the plastic out of the trash can.
Oh, guys. PlayStation, Sony put up about 10 more PlayStations that already sold out.
10 more.
Oh, you jumped into that queue?
Oh, you know it.
Have you not got one yet, Michael?
No. Dude,
Wow.
it's dry out here.
Man,
I'm
I
so
found
surprised
one
by
that
that.
Wario 64 guy tweeted one out about the GameStop bundles, and I sent that to my cousin like 5 minutes after he posted it, and she got one. So
It's having, I'm not glued to it. So
okay,
Yeah.
we
with you on
finished
that.
the show. I glanced over and he posted like 10 minutes ago. And I was like, well, there's no way I'm getting that.
yeah.
Just out here trying. Until then, Dark Souls 3.
Mm.
I'm hacking. I'm slashing.
Dude, you're running through it.
Fighting my way to the top.
I beat it last night. I had 2 more bosses and I was
Nice.
like, all right, let me, I was like, I got like an hour. Let me just go ahead and get through like one boss, second to last boss. Then I'll go play like COD Zombies with Trevor, Cole, and Jack. Beat the boss on like the second to last boss on like my 3rd attempt. And then that instantly led to the other, like the final boss. And then I beat that boss in like 3 attempts. And I was like, what the hell? I'm done. That's it. That's the game.
DLC.
Well, yeah. So yeah, there's the DLC, which I'm not going to attack on December because I'm not going to have a holiday Dark Souls.
Well,
Okay,
you're gonna get rusty.
I'm not having
You're
that.
gonna get rusty.
Look, I'll let myself get rusty, then I'll shake off the
No!
rust in
You're gonna have
January.
to shake all
New
the
year,
rust off.
new me,
Rust off, dust off,
dude. I heard the DLC bosses are awesome, epic, but also a huge pain. So I'm just like, I don't want to spend Christmas doing that.
I stumbled into the first DLC by accident, and it was hell.
Yeah,
absolute
there you
hell.
go. You just solidified that.
And I'm super underleveled for it. But like it's similar to Matt fighting a poor old woman in the woods or whatever the hell he was talking about.
Yeah.
Which women? I know what he's talking about.
There's a giant wolf, and I was like, I can fucking kill this thing, and I died not just by it, but by everything around it. Probably again, this is a DLC I accidentally walked into, looked it up, like, what the hell is this? Like, oh, this is the DLC. Should I leave now? Maybe I'll poke my head around. And I just died for 2 hours straight until I finally said, fuck it, I'm leaving the DLC. And I just left before really accomplishing anything at all. I, in total, probably earned and lost like 40, 50,000 souls just because I was like, I'd kill, I'd die. And then I would get slaughtered trying to get back to my souls. And it was infuriating.
That sounds
That's what
miserable.
happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
especially like where you're at in the game, like 40 to 50k souls is a good chunk.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
I think I'm at around like 12,000 for a level, something like that.
Oh man, I'm at 45,000 per level. I think I just
Yep.
hit like
Big
level
tough
like
guy.
95.
It adds
I'm a
up.
tough guy. All right, dude. I picked up the twin the twin cell sword, and I bumped that bad boy to max, and I just slice and dice. All I need to do.
I think I have that, but I'm not
Twin
using it.
Cell
I'm
Sword.
using
Yeah,
the
it's
Lothric
been so
sword.
long.
I got the Lothric sword with
are
the
you're
sharp
doing-
gem.
You're doing dex, right, for your build?
Yeah. It's Dex
Cell
main,
sword.
strength secondary.
Yeah, that's the build I went with, and I was using, I forgot what sword I was using that worked for Dex build, but it was like a big sword that worked for Dex, and I switched to the twin blades, and that's, let me tell you, it's nice, Michael. You slash, you do massive damage, and you do it quick.
You might win me over. I can hear some. I only have 480 pieces of Titanite shards or whatever the hell it's called. The ones I don't need.
I
It's
can't
a fun
remember
game.
I can't remember what weapon I used. I think I had like a dagger in one hand and a big fucking sword in the other, and he jammed the dagger on the ground and spin. with
Oh, I
the
know
sword.
exactly what. Yeah. Once
Yeah,
I
that-
unlocked that, people were like, use that. See, Michael, you have the luxury of just kind of playing at your own leisure, right?
Right?
Like you're
Well, it's a
playing-
luxury I created for myself. you
Exactly.
see?
It's true.
You're playing off stream. You kind of you're going about it at your own pace, and you're kind of just like looking up stuff that you want to look up, whatnot. I had to turn chat into sub only mode because streaming in the Dark Souls directory, everybody is a You thought like backseat gaming was big for other games? Not Dark Souls, dude. Everyone's
Yeah,
like,
dude.
you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to mod this, you got to use that. with this and that. And you got to attack this way and do this that way. And it's like, oh, no.
Yeah,
Demon Souls is basically the same thing.
Yeah,
Souls games, period. Yeah.
I 100% decided to not play that online, and I was going to just play it on my own. I look up things if I want to find out information. I go, what does that mean? I Google it, or I text Alfredo and I say, hey, can I fall down this hole or will I die? And he goes, oh, you'll die. And I go, okay. And I don't jump down the hole. That's it. This hole looks
Fair
suspicious. It's funny, I've seen enough like shit on the internet and like GIFs and stuff where I just got to, for the first time in my game, I was in the cathedral and I got to a chest and I was looking at it and I was like, I never seen one like that before. That's a fucking mimic, isn't it? And I hit it. And it was a mimic, right? This is good. This is great. I hit it and I was like, boom, fucking called it. You're not eating me, bitch. And then he killed me anyway.
They don't die right away.
Yeah, no. And then I had to fight the mimic and he killed me. And I went, well, that was cool for 5 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll drop something nice if you can kill them.
Dude,
but yeah, I mean, they'll mess
follow
you
up.
up.
I mentioned this to you the other day about that motherfucker that hit me with a pot and knocked me off the bridge.
That son of a bitch.
Well, let me ask you this. Did you get thrown off the goddamn staircase by the rolling ball of skeletons?
Yes. Yes.
God damn it.
Yes.
I remember that.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, a fight on the stairs. What the fuck?
Yep. It happens, and it's like the only time it happens in the game, it just hits you out of nowhere. You don't expect it, and you go.
You can only get me
flying.
once, and I just go, you son of a bitch.
That's all it takes with that game, though. Also, gravity. Gravity is your biggest enemy.
Whoa, the lights.
There's a lot of items you have to get that you have to take fall damage, and that pisses me off.
My soul.
Yeah, you do, because your Estus.
outrageous.
It's so important.
All right, well, I'm gonna.
hitting us.
We'll see if I wake up tomorrow. I'm not supposed to be in any streams tomorrow, right? Because I'm not anymore.
Oh shit.